Hey, baseball fans, this is Chris Singleton, and welcome to the show.
I used to let the mic smoke. Now I slam it when I'm done and make sure it's broke. When I'm gone, no one gets on, cause I won't let nobody press up and mess up the scene I set. I like to stand in the crowd and watch people wonder. Talk about a thing that understand. Just to music, maybe it's a habit. I gotta use it, even if it's as a fire storm. My own can beat up, convert it in a hip-hop form. Write a rhyme, inconvenient, ever show you see me in deep concentration, cause I'm a comedian. Joggers are wild, if you won't contain. I treat you like a child, then you're gonna be named another enemy, not even a friend of me. Cause you'll get fried in the end when you pretend to be competing. Cause I just put your mind on pause and I compete when you compare my rhyme with yours. I wake you up and that's stare in your face. It seems to remember me, the one you got your idea from. But soon you start to suffer, the tune will get rougher. When you start to stutter, that's when you have enough of fighting. You choke, you can't provoke, you can't cope. You broke because I ain't no joke. I got a question, as serious as cancer. You keep the average dancer hyper as a heart attack, nobody's smiling. Cause you're expressing the rhyme that I'm styling. This is what we all sit down and write. You can't make it, so you take it home, take it and bite. These pieces and bits of all my hip-hop hits. Keep the style down packed, then it's time to switch. Put my tape on pause and add some more to yours. Then you figure you're ready for the neighborhood chores. Say EMC, don't even try to be. When you come up to see lie to me, you like to exaggerate, dream and imaginate, then change the rhyme around that could aggravate me. So when you see me come up, freeze, or you'll be one of those.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Thomas Jang. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. Back up the middle and a base hit. Tolia around second, headed for third. And now runners at the corners, nobody out. Isan Diaz up to hit now. Move to first, and he dives back in safely.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, and great jump.
Well, these guys are being real aggressive to put some runs on the board, get two guys now in the scoring position. Excellent job of stealing second base and staying out of a...
To the right side. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 15.
And the batter now, number 15. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Here puts it away for the out. And there's two down. So up next, Benny Montgomery. Struck him out. Really fooled him with a breaking ball there. Now it's J.D. Davis. pitch. Out to short. Sends it to Tolia, and there's 2 away. So digging in, Thomas Jang. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Out of here. A shot to left. His 33rd homer of the year. It's 7-0.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side is a hitter,
Thomas Jang now at the plate. He's already homered in this game.
Thomas Jang.
And a liner around into right center for a base hit. 1 run is in, and that's going to roll to the wall. Tolia around third. He'll score. 2 runs are in. It's 10-1. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And in to score the runner from second. Just a careless job of getting it in from the outfield there. Back here at the ballpark, and now the DH, Zach DeLoach. Bounced up the middle. Sends it to Tolia, and a quick out, number 1.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Next pitch is popped up. Bernabel settles underneath it. But it's the shortstop that gets there. 2 away. And now here is Josh Bro. He's 0 for 1. 2-2 now. On the ground. Fires across the diamond. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Nothing doing here. Thomas Jang, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one.
Jang.
He dives, but he can't make the catch. Fired to second, and he'll eat it and be happy with the out. Isan Diaz getting ready to hit. 1 for 3.
Isan Diaz.
The pitch. Runner on the go. That's to third. Toss to White, and that is that. So no runs. Back to the top of the lineup. Will Ariano digs in now. 1 for 2. On the ground to third. And it gets by him. Welcome back. Bottom of the 6th. Here's Evan White. Tabor back to work. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Not in time. He legs it out.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup.
And now the shortstop, Thomas Jang.
Hey, here we go, big guy. Come on.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A towering home run, and they add on. It's 13-3. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Man at first.
Now batting.
Now it's the shortstop,
shortstop.
Leonardo Rivas.
Rivas.
The 0-2. Bounce to the left side. On the run, throw to first. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. This one pretty well decided. 13-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
3 hours and 56 minutes.
Just about set to go. And starting in this one, number 23.
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep into games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
Thomas Jang now at the plate. And there's a base hit to left. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter.
Isan Diaz up to hit now. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. First and second, 2 outs. Now it's the right fielder, number 15. And now he steps off. Big pitch coming. First and second, 2 down. Now he steps off.
Hey, get on for us here. He's going.
Runner on the go. That one is absolutely belted. This one's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall. 1 down, runner at first. Zach DeLoach will hit next. On the ground, could be 2. Polkovich over to second for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Batting ninth.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make it.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Thomas Jang. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs. Obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Line drive. And no one can get there. And that's going to roll to the wall. Tolia rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score. And it's 1-0.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Man at second here with 2 away. Next is the designated hitter, Isan Diaz. Runner takes off for third. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. The Isotopes. And now the shortstop, Thomas Jang.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Let it fly, big guy. Here we go.
Crushed in the air. Left center field. Way back there. No doubt about it. That one felt good. Home run number 35 on the year. It's 5-zip. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there, patient, and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
1 down. Here's the center fielder, Zach DeLoach. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. 3-2. Payoff pitch. Hit weakly on the ground. Jang. On the run, sends it over to first. Not in time to get him, and the tapper turns into it. So up next, Thomas Jang.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Can't glove it cleanly. Bernabel coming home. He'll score easily. It's 7-0. The relay to the plate. The tag out. But one run does score on the. So now the DH spot. Chris Marrero. Ball to strike. Rolled to short. Possible 2-ball. Slings to second. Over to first, but he beats it. But safe at first. It's a fielder's choice. One gone, runner at first. Matthew Barefoot, the next to hit. The pitch. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Fires to second for 1. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. The Isotopes on top, 7-0. And welcome back. And the batter will be the shortstop, Thomas Jang.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. Hit hard on the ground to short. Tosses to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
When you win by 7 runs, it's a real encouraging game all the way around. The hitters feel good about what they did in this one, but the pitchers also know that if they get into a little bit of a jam, they know the offense is very capable of putting up runs. Good job.
This one ends 7-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 14 men on base.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. AAA action coming at you on. So digging in, Thomas Jang. Big game last night. He went 4 for 5. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Around first and hustling for second. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Batting 4th, the designated hitter, Diaz.
Isan Diaz up to hit now.
Up there, kid. Let's go now.
All right, come on now, one time, let her fly. Go.
Runner takes off. In the air, left side. And that'll fall for a base hit. And in to score the runner from second. Just a careless job of getting it in from the outfield there. New inning getting started. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Thomas Jang. Lifted in the air, right field. Cabrera makes the catch. And there's one away. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Leonardo Rivas. And he's already singled in this game. Out to short, Jang. On to first. And that ends the inning. No runs. Base is empty, 1 away. Here's Taylor Trammell. 0 for 1 so far. Shot back to the mound, and he gloves it. And that's an out. Now it's the shortstop, Thomas Jang. 1 for 2.
Come on, right here, one time. Here we go.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one is out of here. His 36th home run of the season, and they tack on 3. It's 6-0.
When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up.
Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. And now the shortstop, Thomas Jang. The right-hander back to work. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll circle the bases, and they add a run. It's 7-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
This is Willie Castro.
Hey, one down, one down.
Grounder might be 2. Jang. Quickly to second for 1. Over to first, safe. Throw to first, but he beat it. Daniels back to work. Drilled to left center, way back there, and that is gone. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add a run. It's 8-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. He's putting on quite the show at the dig.
Now batting.
Willie Castro
Second
getting
baseman.
ready to hit.
Willie.
1 for 3.
Castro.
Tapped on the ground softly to short. Jang. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. 8-2 the final here. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding
Here now is
crew
our
here at
final
MLB The Show, I'm John
First for the
Shambi.
victorious
We'll see you
Vikings.
soon.
8 runs on 13 hits. 1 error. They left 12 men on base.
So 2 down, and here is Thomas Jang. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And that one is lifted in the air, barefoot. Settles underneath it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Now it's going to be Will Ariano.
Come on now. Here we go.
And a pitch. Out to short. Jang. One up, one down.
Batting second.
Man at first with 1 gone. Thomas Jang digs in now. Doubled in his first AB.
Go now. One at a time.
Hit hard, base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And the throw's offline, safe at third. So 1 out with 2 aboard. Isan Diaz up to hit now. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And here it comes. Swing and a slow roller. Now 2 away as they get a run across. 2 outs with a man at third. Number 15 now at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The pitch.
Steal.
In the air, right field. Barefoot. Drifts towards it. And he makes the catch. And the inning.
Hey, come on, guys.
And here's the catcher, Josh Bro. He's 0 for 1. On the ground to the left. Zips it across. And that is the inning. 2 on with 1 out. Thomas Jang, the next to hit.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
And that one hammered Deloach. Going back some more. Looking up. Caught just shy of the wall. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Man, he hammered that one to center. I thought it was out of here.
Welcome back. We go to the 8th, and now Thomas Jang.
Get your pitches, James. Let's go, big guy. Your spot.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Line drive, caught.
Man, he really turned on that one. Absolutely ripped it.
Zach DeLoach will hit next. Out to short. Throws across the diamond. That ends the frame. And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
No errors. They left 10 men on base.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Thomas Jang. Now a screamer into the outfield. He's got it, and that'll do it. Start of the fourth. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Thomas Jang. Crushed in the air. Left center field. Way back there. No doubt about it. An absolutely majestic shot. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
Oh, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Now at the plate, Thomas Jang. He crushed one out of here earlier, an absolute tape measure shot.
Yeah, indeed. It was a rocket. Just launched that thing. His swing, man, is so clean right now. I doubt he even felt the baseball make contact with the bat.
Ripped to first, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter.
Now it's J.D. Davis.
Let's go, guys.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. On a second, they get 1, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play. And now Thomas Jang. He's already homered in this game.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Swing, and this one's crushed. No doubt about it. Grand slam. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 5-0. That home run was a no-doubter. As we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin.
He's 2 outs away. Now it's the DH, Zach DeLoach.
Come on, big guy. Get him yourself right here.
Left-hand batter waits. Hit hard. That gets through. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. 5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew. Tommy.
Couple wins, couple ills.
Sometimes dreams do come true.
Different when you listen to yourself, not forgetting but forgiving. How you living is the wisdom in itself. Getting help, my attention and my callous never been in balance. It's a challenge when your talent come equipped with damage. Getting callous to what matters and you miss the pattern. How to manage a condition is the trick to catch it. How to handle what you given is a different matter. Skip the magic, it don't happen overnight. You don't have to overwrite when it's saying how you didn't plan it. Understanding I ain't got it when I gave it all I had. Nothing missing in the math, but the vision in the past.
This player is about to get the chance that millions only dream of. The chance to see if he's got what it takes to make it in the show.
He's made it to the show. Jake Peavy, former Cy Young Award winner. What do you recall about putting on that Padres uniform for the first time in 2002?
Well, before putting it on, Roflo, I remember walking into a big league clubhouse for the first time and seeing Peavy 44 hanging on a locker. In a way, seeing Trevor Hoffman, some future Hall of Famers in this room. Was scared, was excited all at the same time, asking a lot of questions, but ready to prove that I belong at that level.
Carlos. I was so grateful, so excited. One thing that caught me by surprise is I was extremely nervous playing defense. Like just being out there for the first time in those big stadiums, packed 50,000 fans, playing defense, I was extremely nervous. Yet at the plate, I was able to find my calm. So I had to work on how to control my breathing between the lines.
All that work has paid off. He's finally made it to the bigs.
Listen, nobody's going to sit there and say the kid can't have his day in the sun. Mom and dad in the stands, major league debut, but take it easy. The sport is littered with these hot shots who come up, get all excited, maybe even have a couple of decent days, but baseball's 162 games. Cream rises to the top, and then all of a sudden, after 20, 30 games, he fizzles, loses his confidence, and we ship him out of town. Be careful. You're out.
And start feeling mixed signals like Morse code. My soul start to grow colder than the North Pole. I try to focus on the whole of where the torch goes. In the tradition of these legendary sports pros. As far as I can see, I made it to the threshold. Lord knows I waited for this a lifetime. And I'm an icon when I let my light shine. Shine bright as an example of a champion. Taking the advantage, never copping out or canceling. Burn like a chariot, learn how to carry it. Maverick, always above and beyond average.
A manager gooses his team about a lackluster area of performance.
Having the prize, I realize I'm supposed to reach for the skies. Never let somebody try to tell you otherwise. There's something in your heart, and it's in your eyes, it's the fire inside you. Let it burn. You don't say good luck, you say don't give up. It's the fire.
Live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Colorado Rockies and the Chicago Cubs. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Here we go, Singy. The fans have been waiting for this major league debut for a while, and it's finally here. There's a lot of hype around his talent, and now we get to see how that looks at the big league level.
Yeah, this is the kind of game it's going to be shared all over social media later tonight. Baseball fans all across the world are aware of this debut, and we're lucky enough to be at the stadium for it, so I'm excited to see what he's got firsthand. My advice to him would just be to soak it all in. Don't worry about the results. Don't worry about the expectations. Just really enjoy this experience because it only happens once.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. And towing the slab in this one, Julio Urias. How about a scouting report on him?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
On the north side of Chicago, John Shambi and Chris Singleton. Next to hit, Thomas Jang. looking for his first big league hit right here.
Come on, big guy. See it. Drive it right here.
Line drive, base hit. Thomas Jang with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Now it's Brendan Rodgers.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here. Let's turn two.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. He steps on the bag. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Chris Bryant gets a chance to hit here.
Come on, big guy. See it? Drive it right here.
And the pitch. He's trying for third to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Now the number 2 hitter, Thomas Jang. And there's a foul ball. Ojeda, the runner at second with one away. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Davis going back some more, and caught on the warning track. Tags up from second, and he'll head to third.
Well, I think the wind ended up being a factor right there. It's whipping in from right field right now. So otherwise, I think
runner on at first with one gone. And now Bader up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Rolled to short, could be 2. Jang. The flip over to Rodgers. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Over to first. Safe. Thomas Jang digging in for the Rockies.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Now a fly ball to right center. Davis on the move to the alley. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of ball.
So 1 out, nobody on. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Ground ball up the middle. Jang. Fires to first on the run. Barely got him for the out. Close play.
Well, that was a good job to make sure he had a good handle on the baseball to get off a strong throw. And sometimes guys will rush that, and that's the difference. Right there, it ended up being a close play, but he got it.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And now the shortstop, Thomas Jang. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Got to be happy with this one. Second hit in his MLB debut. And most guys are happy just to get that first hit out of the way. But
here's the pitch. Runner on the go. This one popped up. That is the inning. 2. Mitch Garver up to hit here.
Up next the catcher, Mitch.
Bounced out to short. Jang. Over to first, and he's out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the... Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark, you're sleeping in your own bed, you're eating your clubhouse manager's food, everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
And your final score, 5-2. So the Cubs celebrate at the plate. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We bring you Wednesday night baseball. On the north side of Chicago, John Shambi and Chris Singleton. Next up, it's the first-year shortstop, Thomas Jang. Liner caught at second.
That'll drive you crazy as a hit.
Mitch Garver up to hit here.
Hey, roll it up now, huh?
At the belt and fires. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Swanson round second on his way to third, but no throw, and they'll have runners at the corners with one out. On the north side of Chicago, John Shambi and Chris Singleton, and the batter will be the shortstop, Thomas Jang. Now a blast to left center, way back there, on its way, out of here. Thomas Jang with his first major league home run, a special moment in his young career, and who knows, maybe that'll open the floodgates for him.
Yeah, getting that out of the way can be a big confidence booster. It feels like a huge weight just been taken off your back. You can go up there with a lot less pressure on you now, and I wouldn't be surprised if he gets hot for a little while.
What do you remember about your first career homer, Chris?
Well, I remember it was off of Omar Olivares, and being there in Los Angeles against the Angels, just a tremendous day, great ballpark, and a special moment for sure.
Thomas Jang digging in for the Rockies. He's already homered here in this one. Line to left. Gurriel handles the chance. Runner tagging from third. Just ahead of the throw, he scores. And the lead is up to 5. One down. Stepping in, Patrick Wisdom. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Line drive to short and caught. On the north side of Chicago, John Shambi and Chris Singleton. Now it's the shortstop, Thomas Jang. Swing and a base hit, and that keeps the inning alive. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Rogers measures 6 feet even, 27 years old, and he's a former Gold Glove Award winner. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second, and safe. It's a stolen base.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game. And now
here's the pitch. Runner goes again. This one in the air right field, and it drops in. And in to score the runner from second. Just a careless job of getting it in from the outfield there.
I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game.
Runner at first with 2 away. And now Bader up to the plate.
Bader.
Up the middle. It's in and out of his glove.
Hard to tell exactly what went wrong.
2 outs, base is empty. Thomas Jang digging in for the Rockies. He's already homered in this game.
Come on, big dog, pitch. Nobody better.
Drilled to left center, way back there, and that is gone. He flexes his power with that swing. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 8-1. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
Love to
to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Dansby Swanson stands in. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Up the middle, Jang. In plenty of time to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Guys can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
8-3 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Here at the friendly confines, Wrigley Field. We've got a Thursday on the north side of Chicago. John Shambi and Chris Singleton. Now, Thomas Jang. Base hit, center field.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Jang, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And there he goes. Next pitch is popped up. And there's 2 away. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. On the north side of Chicago, John Shambi and Chris Singleton digging in. Thomas Jang. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Jang batting second in today's lineup, and he's a native of South Korea. The rope into right, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In safely, it's a double, and his second hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Runner breaks for third. Line drive, base hit, right center field. And in to score the runner from second. Just a careless job of getting it in from the outfield there.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from it.
Set for the bottom of the 3rd. So up now for Chicago, Brennan Davis. Out to short, Jang. Gets it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting ninth.
Bottom of the 4th, and now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Senzatella back to work. Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of
Thomas Jang digging in for the Rockies.
really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
They see it and drive it. Let's go.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Well, we can see him muscle up a little bit. He's trying to hit the ball a mile. Got to make sure that he stays within himself so that those mechanics can allow him to hit the ball a long way.
In the air, right side. And puts the squeeze on that. And that will end the... On the north side of Chicago, John Shambi and Chris Singleton. Now the number 2 hitter, Thomas Jang. And a foul ball.
Drive that pitch, huh?
Now move to first. Ojeda dives back in safely. Ojeda, the runner at first with 2 gone. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it.
I'd say these guys really needed to win this game today. It pushed them over the top to win the series, which is great. But when you go on the road, going into some really good.
If the bank had a cap, I would fill it. Like really trying to get millions. Get a bigger high view so vivid.
He's just hit his first career home run. Carlos Pena, you hit 286 home runs in your career. What do you remember about home run number 1?
Well, the first home run I hit went the opposite way, so that's good hitting right there, Jake.
Right.
I got a pitch out over the plate. Gil Heredia threw me a fastball out there, and I crushed it. Placata, left center field. And then that same game, I went deep again versus Vizcaíno for my second homer of the game. So it was a 2-homer night for me.
Were you able to track down the ball?
No. Can you believe that? Whoever has my home run ball, my first homer ball, come on, give it back. Come
now, how much tougher is it to hit a home run at this level as opposed to other levels of professional baseball?
Well, you know what? When you're between the lines and in the batter's box, you know, everything becomes the same, right? You just have to see the ball, hit it, get good contact. So that's the same. I'm just talking about the pressure around you makes it that much harder. And, of course, the competition is better on the mound. So the likelihood of you going placata in the big leagues is, you know, lower than in...
Well, I'll speak from getting in the box. Even though I was a pitcher, it was hard enough, Roflo, to make contact. Making contact versus a major league pitcher is a very tough thing. To hit a homer, even tougher.
Yeah, 3 home runs in Jake Peavy's career, including one against Brad Penny. Where?
Dodger Stadium.
Look at that.
There you go. That's a memorable homer.
Welcome from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in Queens, New York. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Colorado Rockies going up against the New York Mets. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. We're in store for a major league debut in this one, Singy. It remains to be seen what kind of career he'll have, but here's step 1, and there's a lot of hope and optimism around him. This organization thinks he can be an impact player.
And from what I've seen and heard from...
One down. So in now for Colorado, Thomas Jang. He swings and fouls one off.
Hey, let it rip, let it go.
Out towards right center field, and it drops in. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Man at first, Brendan Rodgers digging in for the Rockies. 9th in the National League at RBIs. Verlander checks over to first, and he's back. Chris, when you look at Justin Verlander, what makes him so good on the mound?
Well, I would say in the prime of his career, the fact that...
Now safe at first. He gets back in.
Hey, stay hot now.
Here's the 0-2. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end it. 1 out, base is empty. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. He was 1 for 4 back on Wednesday. On the ground, Jang. Tosses to first, 2 down.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language. And
Back to the top of the Mets order. Jeff McNeil stands in. Grounded out his first time. Out to short. Gathers and throws to first. 2 away now. Thomas Jang digging in for the Rockies. Down the line towards the corner. Canna on the move to his left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And now it's Mark Vientos. He's already homered here in this one. To first. Might be 2. Bradley to second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And Thomas Jang digging in for the Rockies. 1 for 2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. The throw to first. That's it out.
well, on the mound, very efficient.
So now here's the Mets DH, Brett Beatty. The pitch. Out to short, Jang. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Mets go down quickly. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Swing and a ball popped up. And the infield fly rule called. So first and second with 2 outs. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Bounce to the left side. Sends it across to first. Lindor retired. 2 outs, runner at first. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Thomas Jang, 1 for 3. Swings through that one. 0-1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Strike 2.
Not a swing you want to watch again.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Got him. Good job at damage control right there.
The final line score for our ball game tonight was a victorious New York Mets. 2 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 8 on base.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Thomas Jang. Next pitch is popped up. And that is that. We head to the. Here's Francisco Lindor. Hitless in 4 at bats yesterday. Ball to strike. The pitch. On the ground to short. Jang. On the run. Throw to first. And that will end the inning. Next for Colorado, Thomas Jang. First time up was a pop out. Ball one, no strikes. Max Scherzer, a former first-round pick. Diamondbacks took him in 2006, the 11th overall selection out of the University of Missouri. What a career. He's won 3 Cy Youngs, including Cy Youngs in each league, and a world champion 2019 with the Washington Nationals. Slice down the right side.
Well, I mean, a tremendous pitcher. Started with the Arizona Diamondbacks. Then we saw him move to Detroit. Wasn't quite sure if the command and control was going to be established. Even the release that he throws in mechanically, people wondered if he'd get injured. But he has had a lengthy career. For the most part, has stayed healthy. And he's going to the Hall of Fame.
No question. So here's Scherzer. And a weak ground ball to the left side. Whips it across. That's out number 3. As we go to the last. Of the third. And now Francisco Alvarez. Out to short. Jang. Whips it to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning. So first and second with one man gone. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. 0 for 1 so far. Bounced up the middle. McMahon to second. That's one. Throw to first, but he beat it. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Here's Mark Canha. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. Swing and a bouncer. Jang. Fires over to first. And that is the third. And now the shortstop, Thomas Jang. Check swing, went around. 0-1. Hit weakly on the ground. Tosses to first. That's out number 2.
Good late bite on that slider.
And now it's Mark Vientos. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And the right-hander deals. That one to first. Into the outfield, base hit. Throw into third. And he's out. And now Francisco Alvarez. Righty delivers. Ground ball up the middle. In plenty of time to first, and that is the. So in now for Colorado, Thomas Jang. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Good eye right there.
Well, you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
And the righty deals. That one the other way, and there's a hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Showed some really nice patience in that at-bat. Worked himself into a good count. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And a pitch. Runner on the go. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Wins the race to the bag, and they do get the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
3-2. Nope. Throw to third. He's safe.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Hit on the ground to the right side. McNeil tosses to first. Out number 3. No runs, a hit. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. He's already homered in this game. And he deals. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. McNeil headed home. Goodman fires it to the plate and in to score the runner from second. Just a careless job of getting it in from the outfield there. And stepping in for New York, Brett Beatty. The 0-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Alonso headed for the plate. The throw in. In there. He scores. It's 5-3. So 2 away with nobody on. And the batter now, Thomas Jang. First offering misses the mark. Diaz, 30 years old now, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2012. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
You know, Chris, I'm told that Edwin Diaz keeps an entire bucket of bubble gum in his locker.
It's a whole lot of sugar.
Here's a 1-1. Wouldn't chase that time. There's a swing and a miss.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Lindor. On to first. Ball game. And the Mets take the first 2 games of this series. The 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. One down. Next to hit for the Rockies, Thomas Jang.
Hey, stick your play out there, kid. Get your pitch and drive it.
Popped in the air. Left field. Makes the catch. And a couple of quick outs.
It's a little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit. Trying to put the ball.
Next for Colorado, Thomas Jang. Popped out to left his first time. Ball one, no strikes.
Hey, let her fly up there, huh?
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Good job at damage. So up next, Thomas Jang.
Let's go, kid.
Step off, throw to first. Bartlett back easily.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
To third, Beatty. They get the force, and that. That's the third out. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. 1 for 2. Ground ball left side. Jang. To first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Man at first with one gone. Here is Austin Meadows. He's 0 for 1. The kick, the 3-2. On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's 1. Over to first, safe. Throw to first, but he beat it. Now here is Thomas Jang. That one is absolutely belted. Out of here. A 2-run shot, third home run of the season. It's 9-8. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself.
So 2 down. Now it's the shortstop, Thomas Jang. He's already homered here in this one.
Thomas Jang.
Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. Into center. Nimmo has it sized up. Makes the grab, and that's the inning.
Nice sweep in this series, and you continue playing at home. Everything feels good right now. This streak.
Live from beautiful Coors Field here in Denver, Colorado. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Minnesota Twins going up against the Colorado Rockies. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. And Chris, a guy that's been having a huge impact for this team all year, Carlos Correa. He leads the team in wins above replacement, so most days you can expect him to be just about ready to roll. And towing the slab, Austin Gomber.
Very dominant his last time out, picked up the win, only allowed 1 run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's the third baseman, Carlos Tavares. Two on, 2 outs. On the ground, out to short, Jang. Throw to first is in time. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So 1 out, nobody on. Next up, it's the first-year shortstop, Thomas Jang. Fouled off. He was late. Line drive, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Now it's Brendan Rodgers.
Hey, come on now. One time. Right here.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions. Hot shots like that. That's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
Here comes the 0-1. Runner takes off for third. Fly ball to right. Kepler makes the catch. And the inning is over. So 1 left for Colorado. Still behind by a count of 1-0. 2 outs, nobody on. And next for Minnesota, Carlos Tavares. Grounded out his first time up. The wind and the pitch. On the ground to the left. Jang. On the run, sends it over to first. And the Twins go 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We move on to the. So digging in, Thomas Jang.
Shortstop.
Jang getting to start at shortstop, just 19 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Next pitch is popped up. Kirilloff settles under it and makes the catch. Man in scoring position with 2 away. Now batting Max Kepler. Kirilloff stands at second with 2 gone. On the ground, Jang throws to first, and that is that. So 1 run on 1 hit. Man at second here with 2 away, and the batter will be the shortstop, Thomas Jang. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Now 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
All right, come on now, let it fly.
Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores to tie it up. It's 3-all.
Oh, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Now a step off, and he's caught between the bases. Runner at second, 2 down. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Swings and misses, struck him out. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We're through 5. First and second, 2 outs. Now Correa up to hit. Out to short. Throw over to Bradley. That takes care of Correa. That ends the inning. Back here in Denver, on to the bottom of the 8th. Now the number 2 hitter, Thomas Jang. Here comes a pitch. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here, on your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And it's even up.
1-1. There we go, kid.
That's to third. Zips it to first. And a quick out, number 1. We go to the 9th. And now for the Twins, Carlos Tavares. Line drive. That's a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
I'm sure that feels pretty good after going hitless in this one so far. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take...
Here's Carlos Correa. He's already homered in this game. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Base hit and a run in to score. He's in there. Play at the plate, and they cut him down. That ends the inning, but they do score a run here. So 2 runs in the inning, 2 hits, no.
But with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Minnesota Twins going up against the Colorado Rockies. First pitch. All right, just about set to go. Showing the slab in today's game, Antonio Senzatella. What do we have on him?
Well, he's been giving up a lot of hard contact this season. I mean, coming in, guys are hitting comfortably in the high 200s. So many times there's some bad luck, but then also there's just a little miss here or a little miss there that changes the outcome of the at-bat. We'll see if he can be consistent and make adjustments quickly in this one.
And here comes Carlos Correa. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Bounce to the left side. Throw over to Bradley. That takes care of Correa. That's the 3rd out. Twins are set down 1-2-3. And now the Rockies will go on offense for the first time. So in now for Colorado, Thomas Jang. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2. That's ripped. Base hit. Oh, look at the stop. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. And he'll pull into second safely.
Nice line drive to pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now it's Brendan Rodgers. 0 for 4 in the loss yesterday. 0-1 now. Runner takes off, swings and lines a base hit into left field. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Chris Bryant now.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Left field. Castillo gets under it. Puts the squeeze on it. Runner tags from third. Oh, he throws it away. And now the runner will score from third on a wild throw.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Back here at Coors Field, here's a speed threat, Byron Buxton. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Up the middle. Oh, he gloves it. The throw, and they get the out. Thomas Jang digging in for the Rockies. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Jang playing up the middle at short, just 19 years old, and he's a native of South Korea. In the air, right center field. This is demolished. Way back and gone. He sends one out the opposite way. His 4th home run of the season. And they add a couple more. It's 3-0. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. The slight opposite field into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Here's Byron Buxton. Grounded out his first time. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses. And
to second, there's 1. To Bradley, and 2.
Got a very fast developing play right there. No margin for error.
Byron Buxton, the next twin up to hit. One down, base is empty. Popped up. Jang moving under it. Brings it in. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the first baseman, Josh.
And welcome back. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Thomas Jang.
Thomas Jang.
Let's go one more time, baby.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Come on now, get your pitch up there.
Ober back to work. Swing and a pop-up. Polanco in position. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Well, on the mound, very effective.
This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. Home run number 5 on the season, and they add a pair. It's 7-1.
breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Max Kepler at the plate, 1 for 3.
Max Kepler.
And the 0-2. On the ground to first. Could be 2. They get 1. To Bradley and 2. Man at first, Josh Naylor. The next twin up to hit.
Give me that 2 ball, huh?
And a 1-2. Slides, but he can't come up with it.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a...
Carlos Tavares, the next twin up to hit.
You're down now.
A swing and a soft liner. And that'll do it.
I'd say you're lying if you say you don't feel a 5-game losing streak. This W definitely helps them relax a little bit and take some of the pressure off from it going to a 6, 7, or even an 8-game losing streak.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Rockies, 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 on base.
All right, just about ready for baseball. Today's starter for Colorado, Kyle Freeland. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think
well, plays made there, and that retires the side. Thomas Jang digging in for the Rockies. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Next offering is down low, and 1-1. That one ripped left field. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. That's what the fans came to see. And the Rockies jump in front. It's 2-0.
Excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball.
2 outs, bases loaded. Thomas Jang getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this one. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. So the batting order turns over. So up next for Minnesota, Steve Castillo. 2 down, nobody on. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So no. Now Correa up to hit. He's 0 for 1. 3-2 now. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. He is safe, and he beats the throw by a whisker. Man at first, next to hit for the Rockies, Thomas Jang. He's already homered here in this one. In there, and it's 0-1. Bartlett aboard here at first with nobody out. Softly hit to third. Tavares tossed to second, and they turn the double play. Now snap throw to first. Bartlett gets back easily. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. First offering. Runner goes. And there's a hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
He was all over that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
1-1 now. Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Steve Castillo, the next Twin up to hit. And now the lefty ripped on a line. Bouchard squeezes it, and there are 2 down. And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew.
He's facing the team that originally drafted him for the very first time. Ken, you know what that's like. 11 years with Seattle. You go back. Are you trying to play a little bit harder and run a little bit faster?
You want to give a fans a good show.
Yeah.
I think that's the one thing. And I was able to go out there and get a couple hits and hit a couple balls out the ballpark, make a defensive play. But, you know, I didn't go in there thinking that I had to do anything special that they haven't seen before. I just wanted to go out there. What if we last till it's gone like you promised me? Who let the boys build their own trade?
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. An NL West matchup on the show. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the Colorado Rockies. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now. And on the mound in this one, Ryan Feltner. What do we need to know here?
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
And first offering is fouled off.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
The wind of the pitch. That smash towards center. Grabs it on the run. And that ends the inning. And now the shortstop, Thomas Jang. 0 for 1 so far. Darvish, who's played for the Rangers, Dodgers, Cubs, and Padres, but he's been an all-star in both leagues, Singy.
An all-star and a fan favorite, is really become an endeared player to the Padres fans there. They got a mural painted of him somewhere in the city.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Singled and scored his first time. Not in time. He's safe. Chris, Yu Darvish debuted with the Rangers back in 2012. It's been a pretty successful big league career. He's been an all-star multiple times and a guy with all those pitches. He gives PitchCom a run for its money, I think you'd say. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw is low, and he can't pick it.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
Jang, the runner at second with one away. Struck him out looking.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike three. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Man on second, 2 down. That's to third. Inning over. The Rockies strand one, but they're on. 1 out, runner at second. Brandon Drury to the plate. Flied out his first time. The 1-2. Out to short. Jang. Throws across the diamond. 2 away.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball.
1 down. Here's the left fielder, Connor Joe. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. Out to short. Slings to first, and they got him.
Now batting.
So up next, Thomas Jang.
The batter, number 8. Shortstop, Thomas Jang.
Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Looks like he went up there guessing on the first pitch and was going to sell out to it. Didn't make any contact, though.
The 0-1. Fouled off left side. Struck him out swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Rockies are down quietly, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Tim Lopes digs in now. Here's a 2-1. Hard ground ball, base knock. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over.
Here's the second baseman, Brandon Drury. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Feeds to second, out there.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball.
2 outs, runner on first. Thomas Jang digging in for the Rockies. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Engel under it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. And here is Xander Bogaerts.
Here we go, boys.
Out to short. Bogaerts retired.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync. Well, a 3-pitch save. This guy might feel cheated a little bit. Gets in the ball game, wants to show off his arsenal, and really didn't get that opportunity. But I think he'll take it. Whenever you can get that save and do it efficiently, he'll be ready to pitch tomorrow.
They left 8 runners on base.
Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains in. Next for Colorado, Thomas Jang. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
The wind of the pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Man at first. So in now for Colorado, Thomas Jang. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swinging a foul straight back. Nobody out. Runner at first. That one down the line, and that's a fair ball. Lead runner around second. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out. And he's got a double. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Siggy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Third baseman,
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. The pitch. Line drive, short hop to third. Throw over to Cronenworth. One out in the bottom of the fourth. Second and third, one gone. Now it's Brendan Rodgers. Grounded out his first time. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Cronenworth. The flip to the pitcher covering. He's out. And now it's Elias Diaz. His first at bat was a strikeout. And he grounds one to the right side. Throw over to Cronenworth. That's the inning. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. Thomas Jang digging in for the Rockies. 1 for 2. Step off throw to first, and he dives back in safely.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Kicks and fires. Foul ball.
Let's go now. One time.
0-2 now. Swing, and that one hammered. Down the line. If it's fair, it's gone, and that is out of here. So he leaves the yard to left, and they're chipping away. It's 3-2.
Breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And now it's Austin Nola. Of course, little bro Aaron, one of the top starters in baseball. One down, base is empty. Line drive, makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Corey Howell, the next up for the Padres. Kicks and deals. On the ground, out to short. To first, and he beats it.
Definitely a tough play, but he seems to have had a little trouble getting rid of it, and that made all the difference. With the speed running up the line, you got to be perfect, and right there, he just couldn't get it there in time.
The pitch. Out to short. Boots it. First and second, 2 down. Tim Lopes, the next up for the Padres. Ground ball right side. Rodgers in plenty of time to first. Third out. Thomas Jang digging in for the Rockies. He's already homered in this game.
shortstop, Thomas.
Now there's a bullet down the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Well, off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying run on base. After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Guys start hitting up and down the lineup. Never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
No errors. They left 13 men on base.
Just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Austin Gomber. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do. Next to hit for the Rockies, Thomas Jang. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Next pitch is popped up. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Next for Colorado, Thomas Jang. First time up was a pop out. Oh, he botches it. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in, and the throw's offline, safe at third. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses inside. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal there to get in the scoring position with the heart of the order at the plate. That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base, but it's early in this ball game. Can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
That's inside. Now 3-1. Ryan McMahon and the Colorado on deck circle. And that'll load the bases.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments where everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Ryan McMahon now at the plate. That one misses, and that'll bring home a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
1 down. So in now for Colorado, Sean Bouchard. The pitch. On the ground. And it gets by him. And now the runner will score from third on a wild throw. Safe. He beats it. 3-0.
Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Now Xander Bogaerts gets a chance to hit. 0 for 1 with a flyout. The Padres hitless so far in the game. Bounced out to short. Jang. Tosses to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Padres leave 1. Still looking at that. And the batter will be the shortstop, Thomas Jang. 1 for 2.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable. But all these Rockies really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They were obviously able.
And that's a base hit into left field. Here's the throw to the plate. Slides his hand in there. Save. It's 6-0.
What an aggressive secondary lead. That ball was smoked to left. To be able to score from second, not only great speed, but great instinct as well.
And the pitch. That to right. Lopes drifts towards it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags up for third. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. One away.
The third baseman.
One away. Runners at first and third. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Runner takes off. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. And the runner is in to score from third. Bad mistake there.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Good bad ball hitting right there. Just kind of threw the barrel at the ball, trying to protect with 2 strikes, and sometimes it works out well for you.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Sean Bouchard.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
Uh-oh, and he broke early for third. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Jang on second. McMahon at first. One gone.
He's going.
Out at third, and that ends the inning.
When you get thrown out at third with 2 outs, you kind of want to keep on running. Not a great decision there as it ends the inning.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Next to hit, Jake Cronenworth.
Jake Cronenworth.
Hey, we got 1 out here.
The 0-2. On the ground to second, might be 2. Throw, and it gets away.
Well, fortunately, they've got a big lead.
Corey Howell, the next up for the Padres. He's 0 for 1. Bounce to the left side. They take the force out, and that is that. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rockies 7. 2 outs, base is empty. Next for Colorado, Thomas Jang. That's in there. That's strike 1. Jang, just 19 years old, and he's been electric at the plate with 7 home runs in his last 10 games. On the ground to the left. Bogarts with the throw to first. Gets him easily, ends the inning. So 2 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Thomas Jang. On the ground to third. Bogarts fields it cleanly. Safe. And that's his 3rd hit.
Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
2 outs. Up the middle, Bogarts handles the chance. They get the force. That ends the inning. Looks like he's heading back out for the 9th. And now the center fielder, Corey Howell. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Back to the mound. Jang flips it behind his back, and that's the 2nd out of the inning on the force play. To first, not in time, and a run scores.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle of the pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
7-3 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaub.
We had a hunch, and I'm a critic hunch, and we ain't got no lunch, and now we eating cornbread like we ain't had a lunch. Okay, like, I ain't tripping about the Klondike, I was tripping about the big homies who had
Player's agent calls to touch base. player is challenged to raise the bar defensively.
So in now for Colorado, Thomas Jang. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. There's a strike. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Gone! A shot to the opposite field. It's his 8th home run of the year, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel.
Tyler Wade trying to bounce back after going 0 for 5 on Sunday. The pitch. On the ground, 2 ball. Feed to second, that's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Over to first, safe. So 2 on with 2 away. Thomas Jang digging in the Rockies. So homer his first time. 0-1.
0-1. The count.
Foul ball there.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Second and third, 2 down. This one high in the air to left center. McCormick has it sized up. He's got it, and that is that.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me, yeah. I'ma take a pic for the motor seat.
No outs, runner at first. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. This guy has turned into a beast. Next pitch is popped up. Jang gets there. He's under it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 down. Jose Abreu up to hit. He's already homered in this one. The 1-2. Into left center for a base hit. Here comes Bregman around third. He'll score. It's 6-3.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice line drive.
Base is empty with 2 away. Now it's the shortstop, Thomas Jang. 1 for 2 with a solo home run back in the first inning. And that one in the air center field. Makes the grab. Nice play after the long. Now the number 2 hitter, Tyler Wade.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
On the ground to short. Throw over to Bradley. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. So digging in, Thomas Jang. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. McCormick fires it to the plate. It's offline, and he scores. And they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. Now it's Brendan Rodgers. 1 for 3. Bounce back to the mound. And it gets by him. McCormick fires it to the plate and in to score the runner from second. Just a careless job of getting it in from the out. Andrew Vaughn now. One down, base is empty. And he can't come up with it. Throw to first, gets him. Good job to stay with it there for the man in scoring position with 2 away. Here's Alex Bregman. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Jang. They limit the damage here. Next to hit for the Rockies, Thomas Jang. He's already homered in this game. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Looks like he went up there guessing on the first pitch and was going to sell out to it. Didn't make any contact, though.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Definitely not going to make his highlight tape.
Not close with that one. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Veen, the lead runner at second. Diaz over at first with 1 away. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Get your pitch, huh?
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So the lineup flips over. Here's Kyle Tucker. The 1-1. To short, could be 2. Jang over to second. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Sometimes you can flip a coin with these short 2-game series, but they came out, they got the first game, and that's all you want to do. You know you're guaranteed a split at this point, but now you got to turn the page and get ready for the next game. Perhaps you get a 2-game sweep.
And here is Thomas Jang. Homered last night, added another hit as well.
Hey, stay hot now.
That one's in there. 0-1. Bartlett gets his lead at first with nobody out. Check on the runner, and he's back safely. And a pitch. Out in front and foul to the left side.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, he was right up on the plate, so even a small misfire was enough to send him to first.
And now he looks him back to second. First and second here, no outs. On the ground, right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Flip to the pitcher is in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Chris Bryant gets a chance to hit here. And a pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
To third, might be 2. Over to Altuve. On the ball. 2. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Very used to hitting in spots like this. Right now, second in the AL in RBIs. On the ground to first. Can't field it cleanly, but he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. Here's Yordan Alvarez.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. There's 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. So 2 away with nobody on. Thomas Jang digging in for the Rockies. Out to center. He's there. He's got it. And that is that.
Hey, come on, big
2 outs, nobody on. Next for Colorado, Thomas Jang. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
And for him, that's 2 solid weeks with the hit in every game. I mean, he's run his hitting streak to 14, and let me tell you, that's no easy task. This guy's grinding out at bats. He's figuring out ways to put the ball in play and just as well do it with some authority.
Tapped in front of the plate. In time to Vaughn. That ends the frame. So in now for Colorado, Thomas Jang. 1 for 2.
Hey, get a good one.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Hauls it in after a long run. That's out number 2.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about.
Jose Abreu up to hit. Here's a 1-1. Tapped softly on the ground. Jang to second. There's 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning.
These 2-game series have a different feel. There's kind of an urgency. So to come in.
Hey, man.
I kind of wish.
Everybody stand up if you ever had your back against the wall and had to fight back. It's your anthem. My view from the top of the moon, I can see the whole world sitting in my hand, a maze of rules. We finna break the rules, and we gon' make them too. I can't fall asleep, I gotta stand tall, that's what a leader do. Follow me, I'm leading you. Hey, we finna turn up, crank up the heat in here, they finna burn up. Told them I'm coming, I'm here, tell them they time up. I said it once, I'ma say it again, this it be my year. I ain't gon' show no fear, I know that I'm built to equip for what God want me to do. I'm number 1 out the 2, it don't know where I'ma lose. I hate to struggle, but it made me harder. I made it far, but I wanna go farther. This not for me, this for my son and my daughter, my family tree and their daughter. I'm the chosen one, I'm wearing that jacket. I was down, now I'm up, now I was the underdog, now look who we left. I'm better than you guys, yeah. The champions, the champions. Hey, we gon' bow, never fall, the champions, champions, champions. Hey, we gon' bow, never fall, I put my head up and told them crown me. My ring finger got a rock on it, rock on it. I put my head up and told them crown me. My ring finger got a rock on it, rock on it, rock on it. Do dirt on my name, try to bury me. Do salt on me like that was seasoning. Now this my season. Weathered every storm that was sent my way, but promise you it wasn't easy. Took some patience and grieving. I was believing when no one believed me. I was believing when no one believed me. Now they gotta see me from the nosebleed or the front row. I don't care what I see. Dreams to reality. I'm too real for reality TV. Remember I was poor, now I'm writing this song from a balcony. Told them watch out for me, but they ain't see me coming out that road kill. No alone nights on that road feel like keep pushing even though we don't feel right. Blood, sweat, and tears just to live life. Talk to God even when they see light. Still talk to him when it got bright. Dark days but made for the spotlight. We paid, now mama can sleep tight. The champions, the champions.
And now the shortstop, Thomas Jang. 1 for 3 back on Wednesday. That's in for a strike. Chris, one dubious note on Evaldi. May 18, 2022, he matched a big league record, gave up 5 homers in an inning against the Astros. Alvarez, Tucker, Pena, Brantley, and Gurriel all took him deep. Strike two. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. And that one is out of here. His 9th homer of the year, and just like that, they're out front. It's 2-0.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly.
Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. Grounded out his first time up. The pitch. Out to short. Slings it across. That's out number 3. Thomas Jang digging in for the Rockies. He's already homered in this one. Chris, you know, you look at Nathan Eovaldi's resume. He won the World Series with the Red Sox in 2018, but he was actually originally drafted by the Dodgers back in 2008. He was an 11th round pick. Taveras flashes the. Welcome back. Here's Leody Taveras. Freeland back to work. Out to short. Can't glove it cleanly. And at first. So now it's Corey Seager. And the 0-1. Runner on the go to the right side. McMahon. And Seager is set down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there. And
here's Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 1. Here's the 0-1. Out to short. Jang. Fires across the diamond. Gets the catcher by a step. One gone, runner at first. Next to hit for the Rockies, Thomas Jang. He's already homered here in this one. Bounce to the right side. What a stop. Over to Seager. On to first. Safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Eovaldi checks the runner. And he's back in on a dive. Jang off of first with 2 away. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Right side. Simeon toss over to first. Out with room to spare. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Thomas Jang. He's already homered in this game. Giles with a move to first. And he's back in safely. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Hey, take a rip like you can. Here you go, baby.
Righty delivers. And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit. Slightly up, slightly in.
And strike 2.
1 and 2. The count. Let's go right here.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Now it's Corey Seager, 1 for 3. Double play ball to second. Good feed. That's 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play. And a final score of 12-6. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
4 hours and 29 minutes.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Texas Rangers going up against the Colorado Rockies. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. The wide to kick the pitch. Sneaks through, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him.
Base is empty with 2 away. Thomas Jang digging in for the Rockies. That one is hammered right field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
He's trying for third. Next pitch is popped up. Simeon under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that. First and second, 2 down. Thomas Jang digging in for the Rockies. Doubled his first time up. And foul ball. Diaz at second. Rogers on at first with 2 down. Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup. And now it's going to be Thomas Jang.
Shortstop, Thomas Jang.
Hard ground ball, base knock.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Runner on the move. Rolled over to third. Zips it across. Bryant out on the play. Bottom of the inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Thomas Jang. Perez back to work. Liner snagged at first.
Well, baseball can be cruel.
Runner at first with 2 away. Next for Colorado, Thomas Jang. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and
throw to first in time, and this one is over. The Rangers take the first 2 games of this series on the road.
Well, when you reel off 8 wins in a row, you're this close to double digits, and now all of a sudden it's a challenge within a challenge to get 2 more wins to get to 10. But there's definitely a high level of confidence.
So 2 down, and here's Corey Seager to hit. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Ground ball up the middle. It's in and out of his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the shortstop, Thomas Jang. And that's through there for a strike. Swings here and blasts one left field. Back there. Into the bleachers and gone. He made him pay for that one. Home run number 10 on the year. It's 1-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate, and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So the Rockies lineup turns over. Thomas Jang digging in for the Rockies. He hit a leadoff home run at the bottom of the first. Check swing, went around, 0-1. Veen at third. Guerrero at first. 2 out of the inning. Check swing, but he went too far. And it's 0-2. Got him. And the inning is over. So they back to the top of the lineup. Thomas Jang will hit next. Out towards left center. Tavares going after it. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 away. Back here in Denver. Now here is Marcus Semien. On the ground out to short. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Boom. That's staying within his.
Now it's going to be Edward Olivares. The 0-2. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Goes to second for 1. Over to first. That's 2. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Thomas Jang. And he deals. And it's fouled away. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
To third. And it gets by him.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
No outs. Runner at first. Warming Bernabel digging in for the Rockies. Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Zunino throw. Got him. New inning getting started. Here's Leody Tavares. Bounced out to short. Whips it to first on the run. They keep a big threat off the bases.
The final one.
Cruising down the street in my 6'4". Got the wind.
We know a variety of things can contribute to a player's success at any level of baseball. But what about channeling emotions? We've got mental performance coach Kellen Lee with us. Kellen, how do you help a player channel their emotions to be more effective on the field?
Yeah, this is where mental performance coaching becomes really fun, where you ask a player, in that particular situation, what specific emotion would you ideally want to feel to make sure that you're in that zone to compete at your best? And whether that's confidence or calm or excited, no matter what that emotion is, we can get our body and energize ourselves to feel the ideal emotion, to be in that ideal emotional and physical state to compete at your best.
You're out. chicks, we got loose screw. Turned like a Rubik's Cube. I don't really do cameras. I be low in Los Angeles. Ain't never gonna see me. I might as well be in Canada. Ain't never gonna be me. Just stay in your parameters. Know they gon' GOAT me. I spell it off for you like bad. About to go put up on Riri. Half of the feature. Ben Franklin, no. You ain't gonna catch me in the type of places everybody go. I know exactly what my hands is for to carry a lot of dough. I had no pot to dive. The fist can't sit around and bone no more. Take a break. Not a great relationship, at least I try. Passion, baby, gotta make a couple rounds. Before I make it back, then you can settle down. They call me modern trash, I am just a common fad. Wrote myself a letter for the gods, now it's crumpled in the bottle. Took a while to start, like an engine.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. An NL West matchup on the show. It's the Colorado Rockies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Well, Singy here in Arizona, and this is a ballpark where traditionally the ball has jumped, but a few years back they installed that humidor, and now offense has been neutralized a little.
And I think hitters still, in their minds, believe that the ball...
Just a little bit away from first pitch, and on the mound here today, Zach Gallen. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here, and as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it, and I think
oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. He'll touch them all. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Jack Gaines. 0-2 now. On the ground. Tosses across to first. One up, one down. 2 outs, nobody on. Jordan Lawler, the next to hit. Payoff pitch. Up the middle. Throw over to Bradley, and that is the inning. Thomas Jang digs in now. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. That's a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
So in now for Colorado, Warming Bernabel. Pitchers and catchers have a unique bond in general, but Gallen and Carson Kelly actually lived together for a while when they played at AAA. Technically, it was Kelly's apartment and Gallen slept on an air mattress.
Got to do what you got to do coming through the minor leagues, but that can definitely help to strengthen that bond, be on the same page when you get into the ball game.
To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Got him looking. Huge strikeout there.
Well, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
And there he goes. On the ground to the left. Lawler whips it across. Bryant out of the play. And now here is Thomas Jang. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Out to short. Lawler on to first. And that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 1 out, base is empty. Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Hard hit left side. Throw over to Bradley. They get the out on Marte. So the lineup flips over. Thomas Jang digging in for the Rockies. He's already homered in this game.
Drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
And that one is lifted in the air, and that'll get down for a hit. And that keeps the inning going. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
To first, and he breaks for second. To second, and he's safe. 2 outs, and 1 in scoring position. Runner goes again. This one lifted in the air, left field. Carroll puts it away, and that is the bottom of the 7th. Here's Ketel Marte. He dives, but he can't make the catch. No play. That's an infield single.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
This is Corbin Carroll. 1 for 2. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a slow roller. Jang goes to second. Safe there.
Couple of singles back.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Thomas Jang.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Man at second. That one ripped. That's back. And out of here. His 12th of the season, and they cut into the lead. It's 4-3. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the week. Well, Boog, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
4 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 17 runners on base.
Just about set to go now. And our pitcher tonight, Jack Flaherty. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
And a pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase it.
Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Runner on the go. On the ground to short, and that one finds its way through. And now runners at the corners, nobody out. Thomas Jang digging in for the Rockies. In the air, right field. Smith under it. And he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. The 1-2. Bounce to the left side. Gets the catcher by a step. Thomas Jang digging in for the Rockies. And first offering is fouled off. Veen at second with 2 down.
You can do it. No one better. Let's do it.
Hit in the air, right field. Nice grab on the run. That is the base is empty, 1 away. And now Jordan Lawler, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Out to short, Jang. The throw to first, 2 down. Back here in the desert. Now it's the shortstop, Thomas Jang. Here comes a pitch. That one hit to right. And it falls. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
Man at first. Next to hit for the Rockies, Warming Bernabel. 1 for 3.
Come on, big guy.
And the right-hander deals. That one lifted to left. Carroll moving under it. And puts the squeeze on that. And there's 1 away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Now it's Brendan Rodgers. Move to first. And he's back in there.
Hey, let her rip one time.
The pitch. Runner on the go. Next pitch is popped up and makes the grab. Out. Number 2. Now next up for the Diamondbacks, Gabriel Moreno. Out to short. Gathers and throws to first. Now 2 out. And this one finishes with a final of 8-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Thomas Jang digging in for the Rockies.
Thomas Jang.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Way back there. And into the pool. It's out of here. He blasts one out to right, and they grab the lead. It's 2-0.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. 2 for 9 so far in the series.
Marte.
Runner takes off. Tap back to the mound. Sends it to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. And now the batter is Carson Kelly.
Third baseman.
Here's a fun note on Kelly. Guys find out they've been drafted all kinds of ways. Kelly was actually presenting a project in his high school marketing class when he found out the Cardinals had selected him. How did you find out you were drafted?
Yeah, I found out a few.
McMahon to second. On to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try. 2 outs, runner at first. Thomas Jang digging in for the Rockies. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Jang, just 19 years old, and he's been quite a threat lately with 6 homers in his last 10 games. That one fouled off. Goodman off of first with 2 away. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Chased the fastball up the ladder. So 1 out, nobody on. And now Thomas Jang. Next pitch is popped up. Walker makes the catch, and that quickly 2 away. Back here at the ballpark, well, we go bottom 6. Now the left fielder, Corbin Carroll. On the ground, out to short. Over to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter. And now the shortstop, Thomas Jang. He's already homered here in this one. Jarvis back to work. Out to short, Lawler. Fires over to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. 1 out, runner at second. Thomas Jang digging in for the Rockies. He's already homered in this game. Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
The 1-1. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good rip on it, huh?
Foul ball left side, he'll see another. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second.
Hey, one time, right now.
That's towards center. Jones hauls it in, 2 away. Back here at Chase Field, we're in extras here. Here's Lane Thomas. The 2-1. On the ground, Jang. Not in time. The tying run is on to start the inning.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster. Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can
What's the better, no discussion? That's how I'm coming. When it's dark outside, you're always alive. This heart of mine was once cold as the ice. The more I try, the more I open my mind for you. Find the genius hiding deep inside. Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario? Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario? Ayo, Bo knows this, and Bo knows that. But Bo don't know jack, cause Bo can't rap. Well, what do you know? The D-Dog is first up to bat. No batteries included, and no strings attached. No holds barred, no time for move faking. Got to get the loot so I can bring home the bacon. Brothers front, they say the top can't flow, but we've been known to do the impossible like Broadway Joe. So sleep if you want, like cool will help you get your Z's true. But here's the real scoop. I'm all that and then some. Short, dark, and handsome. Inside your eye to show you where I'm from. I'm vexed, fuming. I've had it up to here. My days of paying dues are over. Acknowledge me is in there. Yeah. Head for the border. Go get a taco. I see wreck it from the jump street. Meaning from the get-go. Sit back, relax, and let yourself go. Don't sweat what you heard. I act like you know. Yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. Who got the vibe? It's the tribe, y'all. Real live, y'all. Inside, outside, come around. Who's that? Brown. Some may I say, call me Charlie. The word is the and I'm deep like Bob Marley. Lay back on the payback, evolve, rotate the gates. Contact. Can I get a hit? Hit. Boom, bip with a brother named Tip, and we're ready to flip. East Coast stomping, ripping and romping. New York, North, Kakalaka, and Compton. Check it out. The loops for the troops, more bounds to the ounce. And wow, how now, brown cow. We're ill till the skill gets down for the flex. Next is the textbook old to the new, but the rest are doo-doo. From radio to the video to Arsenio, tell me, yo, what's the scenario? Scooby-Doo, whoopie-doo. Scenarios, radios, rates more than 4. Scores for the scores that love the dance floors. Now I go for mine, shades of G-Shore. Shake, plus break, eights to play tape. Make breaks for the weight of an Ella, an Ea. Simply just a leader. Base in the space means peace, see you later. Later, alligator. Pop, freeze where the earth's an inflator. So yo, the D, what the O, incorporated INC into a flow. Funk, flip, black, first fist, foul, fight, laugh. Yo, how'd that sound?
It's a leader quest mission and we got the goods here. Never on the left cause my right's my good ear. I could get out of ill subliminal. Stay away from clowns so I ain't no criminal. I love my young nation, movie sensation. No time for hibernation, only elation. Don't ever try to test. No water, little kid. Yo, Mr. Busta Rhymes, tell them what I did.
Heard you rushed and attacked. Then they rebuked, then you had to smack. Causing rambunction throughout the sphere. Raise the levels of the boom inside the air.
You know I did it, so don't violate.
Looked in the mirror, so many people standing there. I walked towards them into the floodlights. I heard no echo. There was distortion everywhere. I felt my ego. I felt Roberto standing there. Found my transcendence. It played in mono painted blue. You were the hero. I was the dark room. I'm the shining light in your eye. took the acid under the white horses. My heart it quicker. I could not tear myself away. Became addiction. If you see darkness, look away. I'm a shining light in your eyes. You probably shine it back on me, but I won't fall. This time, with Godspeed, I'll heed the signs. Oh, glorious world. Oh, potent wave, valleys gone wild. Connect us to love and keep us peaceful for a while. I'm a shining light in your eye. You probably shine it back on me, but I won't fall. This time, with Godspeed.